Hello everyone and welcome to HooplaKidz How To. Play-Doh strawberries. These are really simple but so cute. All you're going to need for this is a skewer, some red Play-Doh and some green Play-Doh. The first thing to do is to roll your red Play-Doh into a ball. I'm making 3 strawberries. Next, you want to taper the end. This is to make it look like a real strawberry. Next, we're going to take the skewer and mark some marks on the outside of the strawberry. This is to give it texture and to make it look real. Next, take some green Play-Doh and roll it into a long loop. Now we're going to get some leaf shapes. Use your skewer to make a hole in the top of the strawberry and then you can put your leaves in the top. Play-Doh watermelon slice. Cool, huh? They look delicious, but remember, you can't eat them. So for this, you're going to need a Play-Doh knife, white Play-Doh, black Play-Doh, red Play-Doh, and green Play-Doh. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is to flatten out your red Play-Doh. I'm making 2 watermelon slices. So I'm flattening out 2 bits of the Play-Doh. We're then going to use our knife to cut it into a triangle shape. But don't forget to round the top. Next we're going to make the rind. We do that using the green. Attach it at the top like so and cut off any extra. Now, to give it a bit of detail, we're going to line it with a thin strip of white. Like this. And of course, don't forget the pips. Don't these look delicious? And there you have it, watermelon slices made out of Play-Doh. Play-Doh fruit. Now these are great for playtime and they're really easy to make. All you're going to need is a knife, orange Play-Doh, brown Play-Doh, purple Play-Doh, red Play-Doh and green Play-Doh. So the first thing we're going to make is an orange. This is super simple. You want to take your orange Play-Doh and roll it into a ball. Now we're going to make the stalk out of brown Play-Doh. Like so. Next, let's make a leaf out of the green Play-Doh. Flatten it and mold it into a leaf shape. Attach it to the top of the stalk. Now we're going to make some grapes. Make loads of little balls out of purple Play-Doh. And now stick them all together. Use some brown Play-Doh to make a stalk. And don't forget some leaves using the green Play-Doh. And there you have it, a bunch of grapes. Finally, we're going to make some cherries. These are my favourite. What you want to do is to roll 2 balls out of the red Play-Doh. Now we're going to make the stalk out of green. Make a long spaghetti shape and fold it in half. Now attach it to both of the cherries. Don't forget to add a leaf. And there you have it. That's how you make fruit out of Play-Doh. Play-Doh vegetables. Now these are so easy, but so much fun. All you're gonna need is a knife, yellow Play-Doh, red Play-Doh, green Play-Doh, and orange Play-Doh. So the first thing we're going to do is make some carrots. All you need to do is to get your orange Play-Doh and roll it into a long cylindrical shape. Make sure it's tapered at one end, just like a carrot. You can make big carrots and little carrots. Now it's time to get some green to give it some foliage at the top. Roll your green Play-Doh, now cut one end in half like so. Now stick it to the top of your carrot. Repeat this with every different carrot you've got. Now it's time to make some tomatoes. Take your red Play-Doh and roll it into a ball. Now take your green Play-Doh and roll it into 2 flat circle shapes. We're going to cut out a square. Now stick it on top of your tomato, and there you have it. It's that easy. Finally, we're going to make a yellow pepper. Take your yellow Play-Doh and roll it into a cylinder. Now take your green Play-Doh and make the stalk. And there you have it. Vegetables made out of Play-Doh. Great for playing. A liquid coconut. Doesn't this look awesome? I love it. Look at that slime ooze out of it. So for this you're going to need some air dry clay, a rolling pin, a craft knife, a plastic egg, some cling film, some scissors, shredded wheat, a paintbrush, some acrylic paint in brown, some PVA glue, borax, and a tub of water. You're also going to need a jug. So let's get started. I'm going to roll out the air dry clay flat using my rolling pin. This is what we're going to make the coconut out of. Keep rolling. You might have to use your fingers to smooth it out. Now I'm taking my egg and I'm wrapping it in cling film. This is going to be the mold, and we're going to create our coconut around it. This means that the clay will slide off really easily. Now let's wrap the clay around our mold. Use some water to smooth it down where possible. Now we're going to take our shredded wheat. Our shredded wheat is what is going to create the hairy-like texture of a coconut. I'm adding some water, and then I'm dipping my coconut in it. It's that simple. We want to press the shredded wheat onto the wet clay. Perfect. Now, whilst it's still wet, we're going to take our craft knife, be careful, and we're going to cut through the middle because we need 2 halves to our coconut. Perfect. We're going to cut the cling film as well because we want to separate them whilst they dry. Once it's dry, we're going to take our brown paint. We're simply going to paint over the top of the shredded wheat. You might find that you have to dab the paint on. Make sure you cover the whole thing. And this is what it looks like when it's dry. Perfect. We've got 2 halves to our coconut. Don't they look great? Now we need to make the inside. Let's start with some PVA glue. I'm adding this to my bowl. I'm also adding some water. Make sure it's all mixed together. I'm also adding some borax to my tub of water and stirring it in. When I pour the PVA glue mixture in, it's going to turn into slime immediately. Perfect! Isn't that crazy? I love when that happens. And there you have some perfect white slime. Let's add it to our coconut. Cool, huh? We've now got a goopy inside, a liquid coconut. The white looks amazing. This is very cool. Look at it dribble out. Super fun! A liquid coconut. Ew! It looks fantastic. And there you have it, your very own liquid coconut.